Hello everybody, welcome to part 2 of making a hunting knife. Basically I just got a hand sand it first, get all this black stuff off, and then we'll go to temper it. Okay, so now that I've sanded the blade down to a point where I can see the steel on the blade part, I put it in the toaster oven at 240 degrees for, I don't know, however long. I'll keep my eye on it, and when it turns like a straw yellow gold color, I'll pull it out, sand it off, and continue on with the knife. I actually forgot about it in the toaster, but I think that actually came out really good. I think that's a pretty good temper. It just looks so pretty. Look at that. So I'm going to, I kind of wish I could keep it on, but it's gonna just scratch off anyway with use. So I'm going to sand this off, sand down the blade, you know, do all that, and we'll start work on the guard for your finger. So I've sanded all the temper colors off, so it's just bare steel again. Now I'm going to sand all the gray off. I do like the way it looks, but I'm thinking, one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sand all the gray off, then I'm going to wire brush it to give it kind of a protective coating of brass. And that should be okay. But yeah, we'll see how it turns out. Yeah. Okay, so we've got all the scale and stuff off, so now I'm going to do some more hand sanding with progressively higher grits. I think I have some 320 and then some 600 and then some 800, so we'll get it up to 800 and then we'll start working on the handle. finished the blade to a point where I'm happy with it. Now I'm gonna wrap it up in the green tape, and then after that I'll wrap it up in duct tape, just to make sure nothing can get to it while I'm making the handle. Okay, wrapped up. So sorry about this motor noise of someone power washing their house next door, but I thought about it inside, and I've got to make what to do with the guard. So what I have to do is I'll forge it first, and then I'll drill the holes through, and I'm not sure whether to bend it around first and then drill the holes and, you know, make the spot for the tang, or to leave it straight, drill the holes, do the tang, then bend it, because that might warp the hole for the tang. We'll see. But yeah, I'm just gonna clean my workshop up a little bit. I can get all my stuff that I need to use out here, and then we'll start forging. Before I start, I'm just going to cut off a piece of this leaf spring to use for the guard. Just going to cut off a little square, and maybe I'll cut some angles into it just to make it easier in the forging. Forging really helps when you don't want to waste material, because you're just moving it to places where you otherwise wouldn't have it. That's why it's great to have a forge. But if you mix the two, stock removal and forging, you can kind of end up with something that's pretty cool. Hopefully. So, the piece is in there. You can probably barely see it. I'm just going to light the forge up, and we'll have to Okay, so now that the piece is hot enough, I'm just going to take it out, and we'll start forging on it and see what happens. It's very hard, so I might want to grab a different type of steel, maybe a thinner steel that isn't so hard to work with. While it's heating up for the second time, I'll grab a different steel, cut it up. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, but on this side, it kind of is, there's a short, kind of thick side, and there's a bump, and then there's a longer, thin side. This is the side that's going to turn into the ring. It goes around the finger. So now I just have to kind of make it symmetrical. So I need it to match on both sides of the piece. If that makes sense. So I'm thinking this guard is nearly done. I'll pull it out and show you. A little bit more that can be done to it, but I can shape this up on the belt sander and stuff. So I'm just gonna start drawing out. So I'm just going to start drawing out the finger loop. Is it in the focus? There we go. I'm just going to start drawing out this section and to get that nice finger loop shape. Yeah, I'll just keep doing that. That looks done. I'm just gonna stick it in the forge, let it cool down with the inside of the forge, and then we'll be good to go to start, doing stuff to it. There we go. That's pretty easy. Yeah, I'm gonna let it heat up one more time. I'm gonna curve this side up a little bit, and then we'll start shaping it and drilling the holes and everything. Yeah, there's the guard. So the piece is cooled down now, it's clamped in the vise. I'm just gonna do some shaping. As you can see, if I put it on the knife, it's really big. So what I think I might have to do is cut this section down a little bit, forge the shoulders of the, whatever this is, down more so that the handle section matches a little bit better with the part on the tang. That probably didn't make any sense whatsoever, but I'm just gonna do some shaping on the guard now. Yeah.
Put a spell on you, 'cause you're mine.
I hope you enjoyed the video. I enjoyed making it. This is not over yet, obviously, because I haven't finished the knife. I finished it I'm just gonna continue on with this. Thank you guys for watching. 3 will be out soon. I've finished the knife. I gave it to my friend, so it's his now. I hope you enjoyed. and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.